Hey everyone, welcome back to Brown Coat Nerd. It is the first Friday of April, so of course that means another video for us. So this will be my April 1st video. This is the video for April 1st. So what we have is something truly unique. I'm really proud of it. It's really a truly custom job that I've got here, a one-off, no doubt. But basically what I started with was an HK 93 A3. And I've gone fully custom on this. I've done lots of little custom things here and there, as well as the big part is I've modified it. Well, I had a shop modify it to take F and C mags because those are truly, obviously, the greatest mags in the world. So this is what we end up here. This is my HK93A3 in custom Cerakote green, modified to take FNC mags. Now there's lots of little things done to this. First, let's talk about the color. I'm not using my rifles a lot at nighttime, and I want to be able to blend into my surroundings. So I had it done in green. That way I can just blend into all the grassy yards and all the pine trees and everything. So the color is much more modernized of this gun. A few other things. You can see this nice thick barrel there. So I did have a heavy barrel added to this. Not only does this add weight, which eats up recoil, but this increases your rate of fire substantially. Because if it was a pencil barrel, it's just going to heat up and melt right off after like 2 or 3 mags. And you do not want that. So I went ahead and had the heavy barrel put on there. And I'll show you for a comparison. You can see how the standard barrel is here a little bit thinner. Another thing I had done, so I went ahead and opened up that front sight post there. On the original HKs, as you can see right here, it is completely closed off. You do not want that. Now I know I said I usually don't use it at night, but you never know when the circumstance will come up. And when you cut off the top of that sight, that allows all of the moonlight and starlight to collect right in on that front post. It's basically giving your rifle night vision. People waste money on thermal optics. You do not need to do that. This is an old-timer trick. Everyone should know it. Cut off that front, the top of the post there, or the hood, and boom, you've essentially have upgraded your rifle to night sights. While we're on the sights, let's talk about the rear sights. One of the worst things about the HKs is this atrocious and overly complicated, really, rear drum sight. So you can see we have our battle sight there. And then as we go on, the ranges go out and changes. They got diopter sight, and it's just like, God, you just keep going and going. You lose track of where you're at, and you're in the heat of battle, and you're just constantly switching this. And you can even end up with it switch, like in between, boom. You're dead, buddy. This is overly complicated, not needed. It's really obsolete by today's standards. So what we did here, look how simple this is. Look how simple it is. All right, 400 meters, 200 meters. Boom, that's it. That's all you got to do. 2 settings. You're not going to get lost there. You're not going to die on the battlefield. Keeping it nice and simple. And then I've got these huge, giant protective ears there. I mean, you can just slam this thing all over the place. You are good to go. You've got nothing to worry about. So one of the biggest mods I've done to this gun, as you can see here, it no longer takes the HK mags here. You can see I had this mag well extended out quite a bit from the original. And also these were 40 round mags. So I wanted to modify it to take FNC mags. And that's what we got here. This thing is wonderful. It's steel. It's heavier than it should be. And then you load it up with 30 rounds. It's wonderful. The quality of this is amazing. Easy access for dirt and debris in the bottom. I mean, that's all it's got to do. So these are great. No bolt hold open feature, because honestly, you do not need that garbage. If you are not able to count the number of rounds you've shot, what are you even doing out there, Typically I'll lose count you know, once we get to the double digits, still working on that. Oh, let me get you guys straightened out there. But you know, practice makes perfect, right? So not only the lack of bolt hold open, it forces you to count, and that's really a great teaching aid to help further your education, especially in mathematics. So I highly recommend that one. And you can get these FNC mags everywhere. I mean, you'll trip over them. So have that modded out to take the FNC mags. One thing you might notice is this is kind of a tight mag well. The shop asked me if they wanted it to be opened up where I could put in Magpul mags. And I just laughed. Hell no. Magpul mags are the biggest piece of garbage ever made. I would trust my life to a Pro Mag before a Magpul. So I had them keep it extra tight. Another thing is with AKs, they tend to have mag wobble. The guns jam up all of the time. I mean, they're absolutely notorious for jamming up. And so I didn't want any of that mag wobble. Keep her nice and tight. Solve all of our feeding issues. Another thing you'll notice is I've changed out the grip from what we've got on the original. Now, what I decided to do is I went ahead and had them, speaking of AKs, modify a Zastava AK grip to go on to this HK93 here. Much better angle. It's green. It just feels better. A little bit unique, so I had them do that as well. Another thing you might notice is on the sling attachment. Traditionally on these A3s, your sling attachment is right up here, so it's not in your face, keeps it out of the way. But I can't stand that. I need to feel a little bit of love while I'm shooting, so I went ahead and had them actually put it on the butt pad portion of the gun. The reason I did this, it is so reassuring while you're trying to concentrate and get good aim in, to have this sling just constantly pushing on your cheek, getting in your ear, just tickling you and harassing you. It really forces you to concentrate, and you're going to find you're going to get much more accurate with this guy constantly bugging you in the cheek and ear. This is a huge upgrade right there. It forces you to be accurate. So I just wanted to make a quick April 1st video for you all on my custom HK93A3. One last thing I wanted to go over too, ammo. Ammo's been a real pain to get lately. You know, so I got this box here of this American Eagle. People are always going on about green tip. Here's a hack for you. Just buy the regular stuff and paint the tips green. Works just as good. The bullet still lights up green when you're shooting it at dusk, so you still get the green tracer effect that green tips are known for, and without the expensive cost. You know, 556, 223. I mean, it's all the same. It's exactly like 308 and 762 NATO. So just wanted to give you guys that little life hack there. Before we go, though, I want to give you a little sneak peek at our next video. I hope you guys stick around for next week. So I've got another truly custom job. This one is a Beretta AR-70 that has been modded to take the HK93 wide handguards. So please stay tuned next week for that video. I think you will enjoy it. And if there's anyone still actually watching this video, thank you. Thank you guys for watching. If you found this humorous, once again, oh God, I just smacked you all upside the head like your name was Chris Rock. So yes, this is the April 1st video. Obviously, April Fool's, ha ha ha. That was my lame attempt at having a little bit of fun. I have actually posted pictures of this in a few groups, calling it a custom HK93, and it's, some people laugh and they recognize what it is, but a lot of people get really freaking confused as to what the hell's going on. So in case you guys didn't know and you are watching this and you know it's a joke, but you're wondering what the hell are these are both Setme Ls from Spain. These two are put together by Mark Lamar. This is the LC version. This is the L standard version. If I remember, I will try to put links to the real videos on these guns in the comments. I'm really bad at that, but I will try. All right, I hope a few of you out there got a kick out of this, maybe a few giggles. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe, happy April Fools, and stay shiny.